everyone, welcome on in and happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Cycle, that made me jump out of my skin and made me contemplate at least muting you for a while, but thank you. I appreciate the bits. I'm just sitting here, just minding my own business, and then someone jump scares me because meh.
You can totally ban him for a little while.
Oh, just yeah, come up and say this thing. Yes, hi.
Regis.
Sorry. And yes, we are back here with some 8 coins for the Ferryman. But before that, the music you're hopefully listening to right now, should be listening to it right now, even though it's very, very quiet, is by Adrian von Ziegler. You can find out more about his stuff if you type in music 2 in the chat. The overlay is starting soon screen, and most of the maps that I use overall were made by me in Incarnate. The image you're looking at right now is from the official Mythical Odysseys of Theros campaign setting. The character art for the chest weasel that you can see up there was made by Pointy Hat. Fitz, are you being mean to me? Because OBS says the music is playing.
I'm not hearing any music.
Screen bits.
This should not on Sirenscape. On the stream. I haven't started Sirenscape yet. Music during the game will be by Sirenscape. As will be the sound effects. And if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat, like so. I'm going to do a double check on something real quick. Why are you being dumb? Why are you being stupid? Come on.
I can't help it. Why are you being so mean?
So where's Sirenscape again? I'm trying to find it.
Give me a moment.
Yeah. It's a be a permanent link somewhere, but I don't know. It's in resources. Go to resources.
Yes. Anyway, a cycle. Yeah, because they're not gonna get enough magic items this session. You know.
What's that for? What's that for?
Who's the secret menu item for cycle? As I fix with the Sirenscape stuff.
Yeah, Cycle, who do you love the most? No pressure.
I mean, that's true. You can't redeem for your own games.
It's not reverse psychology, but I don't want it.
Let them fight for it. Let's go with this then and hope.
Escape isn't playing either. Oh, no, it is.
Yeah, I just started it. So, anyone want to give us a recap? Why? What happened last time? Okay. Nope, Sirenscape is not playing. Why?
Working for me.
Yeah, but not stream, apparently.
Oh.
Artemis. It's getting the secret menu item.
Woohoo!
God damn it.
Which is gonna be fun for a ranger. There we go. It's getting a little bit of a notion of a sound. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Nope. Yep. Okay, anyone will give us a recap what happened last time while I try to figure out why OBS is being dumb.
I mean, you guys wanna? Anybody?
I wasn't here.
You and I.
I vaguely remember.
Fine.
You do it. You seem eager.
Okay, so we were fighting the Nightmare Twins on the ship, on our good ship Lizzie. We Drozen banished the one, and we, between the rest of us, managed to kill the other. The body disintegrated, but he left some loot. The other brother then reappears, looking much bigger and badder and scarier than before. He thanks us for killing his brother. Apparently, he could not bring himself to do it, but it needed to be done in order for him to complete the ritual. So Leo and Artemis attacks him, etc. The whole big fight, blah blah blah. But he basically swats us off like we are just little insects, and then he disappears. So the one who survived that one was Ephoros.
Yes.
Yes. At that point, Drozen tells because he hadn't had a chance before, tells the rest of the group about the visions that he saw when they were arriving, before they picked up Artemis and the Nightmare Twins. Neri tells us that that it is Thaxis, Perforos. Oh yes, sorry. Referring to the visions, I saw. Well, Drozen saw a dragon flying over this what looked like a monastery or some sort of building. Neri says that it's actually that could be Thaxis, which is Perforos's dragon, which protects Perforos's forge. So it seems that perhaps someone has stolen a godly weapon from the forge, which is why Thaxis must be searching. We make our way to the crossroads to get back to Atheros to return the coins. We get we go through a cliffside which opens up like a doorway. We go through and we meet Atheros. Then he tells us, so we give him the coins and he tells us, we inform him about the Nightmare Twins, etc. And then he tells us this whole history about the coins. Okay, here's the part which gets a bit difficult. The coins are from the artifact of Clophis' spindle. The spindle was broken into 8 pieces to prevent mortals from becoming gods. All the gods besides Clophis and Crufix were the originals. Sorry, Clophix and Crufix were the originals. All the others were actually mortal at some point. Phoenix, sorry, it's written Phoenix, but that's because of spelling. What do you call it? Spell check. Phoenix was the last to become a god. He gave each piece of the spindle to 8 mortals to return to the land of the living to complete tasks for Athena. But they had to swear to return when the task was complete. They obviously did not. They buggered off and did their own thing. So Atheros goes on to tell us about the Titans. There are 6 of them, and because was it Clophis who has now was protecting, well, keeping the Titans locked away, has now abandoned her post because of the Nightmare Twins and what they're doing, and therefore we need to find all the 8 pieces of the spindle, which are the 8 coins, return them, and that way the Titans will be locked away again. And when we asked about the possible loss of a godly weapon, Atheros tells us that he has not heard anything, but he suggests we speak to the flame speakers. Yes?
Yep.
Cool, that's all I got, sorry.
Yep.
Pretty missed a whole bunch, but anyway.
No, it's pretty concise.
And then we were yeeted.
Yes,
And what?
you were
And then we were
yeeted.
yeeted.
We were, yes. Because we
Um,
started squabbling amongst ourselves, and he's like,
it's like,
"Out you
go
go."
away. Yeah, Athreos' patience with mortals extend to this way to the ferry. Payment, please. And yes, that is... My cat is losing his
Oh, one
absolute
thing
mind.
actually I forgot to mention. The possible armies traveling. So there
Yes.
were armies of Leonin, weren't there? Traveling westwards or northwest?
No, it was an army of centaurs and a
No,
war
yeah, there's been
band. A war band of Leonin.
Right. Okay. So the armies of yeah. Well, we don't know whether they are chasing the Leonin or
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
And they could be the Kindhold that we're looking for. Because one of the Kindholders is a Leon who runs a warband.
Actually, technically, that was from the previous session. So yeah.
Yeah, but it leads up to
Mm.
the last one. But yeah, you can take a point of inspiration for that one.
And I believe is also in a certain other Leonan's backstory.
Yeah, might be. He talked about it at least. That is a possibility. My cat is losing his mind. Again, no surprise there. Okay, so with that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get this game started. Finding yourself standing out on the windswept plateau just east of the grand city of Akros, looking at a cliffside that once held the doorway leading to a riverbank in the underworld. Wind now ruffles your hair, and you can hear in the distance people talking. There is a small line that leads into the city of Akros, where they are checked one by one by some city guard. It is, as you look around, it's about midday at this point. And you're high up in the mountains, so the wind, even though it's not very fast blowing wind, it's starting to bite, as it is late summer, early fall. What would you like to do? As you've just been thrown out from the landing at the Tartix River by a rather annoyed Athreos.
Leah, enough of me. You're crushing me.
This is payback, so I'm going to remain here for a little minute.
Heavy hammer. Can't breathe.
Have a taste of your own medicine.
So who was this guy anyway?
Athreos?
Yes. Who was he really?
The god of the underworld?
I know that's what he said he was, but you know, who was he really? Like, is it an entertainer or like, is it like, you know, someone who's tried to trick people? I heard there's something called scammers.
Is this bitch on?
Yes, he's a used wagon salesman in his spare time.
I knew it.
He rips
it's
farmers
more
off.
a boat than a wagon.
What's that, Leo?
It's more of a boat than a wagon.
It's true. Yeah, used gondola salesman. So
But seriously, was that really Atreus, or was it like?
that was, yes, we have. He was the one who set us forth on this quest to find the 8 coins.
He's also our late friend. Well, he's not dead. No, well, is he dead? He's our late friend, Victor's best friend.
Who was in the underworld?
What's he late for?
Already
Death,
getting into
I
trouble.
guess.
He was
I mean,
always
he was
getting
always
into
doing,
trouble.
he was always doing stupid things like jumping off the boat and going in full in and nearly dying every day.
I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. So if it doesn't work, well,
Oh, it definitely didn't work a lot of the time, but we got him through it.
No, he could definitely hold his own. He was a good fighter.
For a little bit.
Unless it was against rocks.
why would he fight rocks? Or do you mean the bird?
Both, probably,
Right.
at some point.
Well, you said you got 2 rocks, or 1 rock, so I assume you are doing fairly fine at least.
Yeah, we were. I think
Yeah.
over time we have formed quite a formidable group. We each have our strengths. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can contribute.
Well, I hope
I
to
love
do my
how-
best.
Yeah, I love how Drozen's calling us a formidable group, and we've just got the paladin laying on top of the druid. Oh, jerking him out.
Well, just have to look at the bodies that we've left in our wake.
I don't see him.
Okay, I'll get off you now.
Oh, good, because I was about to do to you what I did to your twin brother. Freeze his nuts. Water.
I mean, you're high in the mountains. The clouds are not that far off.
So, should we continue our travels? I think time seems to be of the essence.
Because definitely just blowing random clouds out the air. In cloud form, just
Yeah, I mean, we need to go into the city at least, I guess. So let's start with that.
yeah. Maybe try to play with a flying lion by blowing clouds in its general vicinity. See if it spots them.
Orion kind of just looks at you.
Well, he's no good, is he? Not much fun a cat sent him.
If you want to play with him, you can just say the word.
What's the word? It's not dinner, is it?
Before you tell him what
I'm
this
right,
word
it
is,
is.
you do realize that he will be abusing this word regularly.
Artemis kind of just walks over to Orion and kind of pets him a little bit and then whispers in his ear
I
something.
want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Hmm.
Roll deception, bitch. or stealth? Deception? Stealth? I don't know.
Stealth. And yeah, Neri, you rolled perception.
Yes.
You can hear that there is whispered something, but you cannot understand what is being said.
I need to boost up my wisdom.
I mean, that's smart. You're a druid.
Oh, one more level and I can boost up my wisdom.
Yeah. So can I.
Feats, 5.
What are you talking about leveling up for?
Well, actually,
Don't break the third wall.
Am I leveling up?
I mean, you should all be. Hmm?
Who's that
Well,
voice?
is it like when we're,
God.
when we're
Another
leaving-
one.
Did you say when we leave the Akros, we'll get a level up? Because we technically
Yes.
got 2 by doing 2.
Yes, you technically got 2 level ups, but I'm not going to give you 2 level ups in one session. Because that
So
is
if we
just
go through the
ridiculous.
So if we go through the gates, then we turn around and go outside the gate.
No.
We will level.
Once you pass through Akros, you will gain your level up.
Oh, on to Akros.
Let's
Let's go. Make haste, Lizzie. All aboard.
Okay, you're getting on board, Lizzie. Siri is going to, well, walk ahead. Lillith is unfortunately not here right now because she is in Finland. But yeah, so
Audacity.
I know. Now Siri walks ahead and boards Lizzie and vanishes down into the cargo hold. I know, right, Cycle? Why do you think I told them they get the level up after they leave? And then you hear Siri just going, "Oh!" from the cargo hold.
On my way! Frantically run after the what's going on.
Okay.
I guess Artemis will tag along as well.
All right. So once you get into the cargo hold, you see a large, like bleached white crate standing in the center of the cargo hold, and it has several smaller parcels and packages and just knickknacks and stuff in there. Well, several parcels. Not so much knickknacks. There's straw to keep it from shuffling, but you see 6 bundles in this huge crate. The crate is almost half of Drosan size. Which, by the way, Drosan, with the ramp that Lizzie has for you, you walk up and you see this crate where normally you would rest. It's just there in the middle of the cargo hold.
How did
What
this get
exactly
here?
are you transporting?
No,
This was not here before. I would have noticed. This is usually where I rest.
It's a pretty bad
Maybe-
place to put it.
Maybe we should check it.
right,
Is it?
maybe
Can you just
just,
open it, or do you need to actually like kind of crowbar it open?
No, it's just closed. It's not like it's not nailed shut. It's just closed.
Can I look for like Athreos's symbol?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a. No, actually, it's pretty obvious. It has Atrios' symbol on the lid.
Okay, I'll pick up the lid and be like, "Is Athreos who sent us goodies?"
Ha.
Throw the lid behind me and start immediately just ripping off the packages, seeing if they have names.
Jolly old
He-
Saint Aethreus.
Yeah,
Is he into speed delivery now?
It
well,
doesn't.
he did have his own shipping.
Yeah, it does have its own ship or ferry boat thing.
Hope he's
He
paying
actually went through a
taxes.
dock that he owned, so clearly he's into the shipping business as well.
I hope he's paying taxes. Unlike other shipping people.
I mean, what? No, it
Yeah.
doesn't have
Yeah,
names on the parcels, but it does have the symbols of the gods you serve on it. So there are 2 parcels with Nylea's symbol on it. One with. Why didn't I mute the sound on this thing? I'm professional. There we go. One with Karametra, one with Thassa, and one with Perforos.
We'll pick up the faster one then.
Okay. It is. Let me check just how heavy it is. It's not very heavy. As you lift it, it's very light. But inside is something hard, rectangular.
Uh-oh.
Jason, no. And about yay long. I refuse to follow you into the gutter with this one. You also hear a.
Got long hard package, got you.
Yes. You also hear a very high-pitched humming from your bident.
Why are you humming?
I mean, your bident is about this big at this point because it's a tuning fork right now, and it's like you know the highest tone you can get from a tuning fork.
It's like
It's ice cold to the touch.
okay. So I'll say the command word and make it
Yeah, as it pops out
enlarge.
to its full length, you see like frosty mist just leave it in like a puff of wind.
Okay. And then can I open the package?
Yeah. In the package, you see what looks like a scroll case.
Okay.
It
Like a spell
has
scroll?
it has 2 scrolls in it.
Oh. Okay. Do I attach these scrolls to the end of my bag?
I mean, you could try to read them first.
Okay, I'll read them first.
They are 2 scrolls of Call Lightning.
I like that spell.
Uh,
I approve.
If you want, you can check exactly what happened to your bident, or you can just check the other parcels.
This tone that's playing, is it making any glass objects I have like vibrate, like they might shatter? Because that's quite a worrying factor right now.
Yeah, no. It's just very
that's fine.
annoying.
Oh, I don't want to let the wisp out.
It's just like, shut up! Why are you getting excited? Can I check it? See
Yeah,
what's-
absolutely. Can give me an Arcana check.
Oh, intelligence is not my strong suit. Okay. Yeah. Intelligence is not my strong suit.
I mean, it wasn't cold before you went into the underworld, and now it's cold. It's very cold. Ice cold. You could probably chill some drinks with it. Or people.
If he else has done something to my Biden, he's touched it. Or something.
He's done what?
Look what he's done to my Biden!
Oh, you're Biden. Oh, sorry. I just heard you talking about a long hard package, and then you started talking about touching it. I just sorry.
Okay, and then I'll just like grab the scrolls and I'm gonna put it on either end.
The humming stops when you do that.
What happens to the spell scrolls?
Nothing.
Take the spell scroll off.
The Biden starts vibrating a little again.
What is going Siri, you're intelligent. You know stuff about stuff, don't you? Like magic
Fine,
stuff.
I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
Let me see what Siri can do. If anyone will... Wait.
It's like as you hand it over, you accidentally cast Cone of Cold.
Let me see. Should be fine.
I'll
Yeah.
give guidance if necessary.
Yep. I mean, she has a pretty good idea, but guidance never hurts and it's free, so let's do that. Yeah, a dirty 20. She looks it over real quick and says, "Huh, it looks like someone has put a cold enchantment on it. And it has some healing properties too. I think that, it's kind of strange. Cold that heals? Weird.
Maybe healing water.
Could be, yeah. So mechanically, your Bident now deals an additional 1d6 cold damage. And a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per day, you can use a reaction to take the damage you've dealt that turn, that cold damage, and heal yourself with it.
Nice.
I don't think
Oh,
I've
look,
ever
Dros,
once
you got
used
2
this.
packages, by the way.
What did you say? 1d6 cold?
Yep, 1d6 cold, 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier, cold damage. Because it's technically a spell thing. And then I think this level you have 3 plus 3 proficiency bonus.
Yep.
So 3 times per day you can use your reaction to heal yourself that turn for the amount of cold damage you've dealt that turn. But only with that. Like, if you start throwing around Cone of Cold, it doesn't count. It has to be by the Bident.
I need to turn this Biden into my spell casting focus.
Yep, I'm going to plus 1d6 plus wisdom cold damage. 3 times per long rest. Reaction to heal yourself number of HP that you have dealt with the Biden on that turn. Something like that. There are 2 parcels with Nylia's sign on it.
Yeah, Artemis is kind of saying, "Look, Drosen, you got 2 packages."
No, I'm sure one of this for you. You are also a follower of Nylea.
Why would I get a gift? I
You
literally
killed one of
just
the
joined.
Nightmare Twins. Or you
You
helped us fight
have.
the Nightmare Twins.
But yes, exactly. You've helped us with the Nightmare Twins, and you've become part of our group now. So, Athreus is giving us every chance of succeeding by giving us gifts.
Well, that's kind of sweet. You're sure that you think it's for me, though?
Yes, because there's 6. And hang on, are there 6 of us? Sorry, out of character.
No,
'Cause
there
we
are
only-
5 of you. The 6th parcel doesn't have a sign on it.
Okay.
And it clinks when you move it.
Yes, I'm pretty sure this one is for you. I'll hold them both up and say, pick a hand.
I think this one.
And I'll pass it.
So we'll open it.
Okay, please either flip a coin or roll me a d4. The odds Drosen, evens Artemis, depending on like which parcel you got. Okay. What did I say? Okay, so you got your own parcel. Inside is a very finely made armor and a potion that is. Let me roll. What would that be? 1d8. Checking. It's making the hairs at the back of your neck stand up when you touch the potion.
As in it being dangerous, or
no, you know the like static. So it's like creeping sensation, but it doesn't hurt. The armor.
I get the sense I know what it is.
You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Not my strongest suit, but 13.
You get a feeling that it's not. It's not a like it's not a potion that would heal you or like hurt you. But other than that, you have no idea.
Right. And the armor?
The armor is very finely made. I'm trying to figure out because you haven't ticked in any of the armors. So what kind of armor is she wearing?
Oh no, she's wearing a serpent scale mail.
Okay. So scale mail. Let me check something.
I just had to unequip it so I could make the AC actually work.
Okay. Yeah, so It looks like scale mail, but it doesn't weigh anything. You lift it and it's like, you see it, it's very finely made scale mail. And you try to lift it like you would your own and you nearly tip over because it doesn't weigh anything.
This is some very nice armor.
Might be for Jason.
What color is it?
It kind of shifts between a light green to to gray to sky blue, depending on how you twist it.
Do I recognize what kind of scales it is?
Give me a nature check.
22.
It's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look like any. It looks like it's trying to mimic some form of serpent. You're guessing maybe you've seen like the winged snakes before. They're about this big, but it looks like it's trying to mimic that. Where it goes from the back over to the wings, just that portion when it turns from scales to feathers. But it's very clearly man-made. And you get a sense of... there is definitely an enchantment on this one.
And is there anything else in there, or is the armor and the...
It's the armor and the potion. The potion is from Cycle. I think
nice.
it was. Yes, secret menu item. Yes, the potion is from Cycle.
And what potion is it? Or should I...
You have no idea.
Okay, cool. So
it's not harmful and doesn't heal. You don't know anything except for that.
All right.
If you want, you can make an Arcana check for the armor as well. See if you can roll better than...
Sure.
No. It's weird. It's very weird armor. Extremely weird.
Mysterious potion and mysterious armor.
Yes. Drosan, the other package was yours. And it contains an assortment of stuff. As you open it, as you open it, some of the things spill out, and you hear a clattering on the floor next to the crate. There is a rope, a quiver, and an amulet in the parcel. On the floor are two arrows, and what looks like one of those tiny charms you can hook in a belt or something.
So a rope, a quiver, an amulet.
Yes.
2 arrows.
Well, in the quiver there are a bunch of arrows as well, but 2 of them fell out when you opened the package. So in the quiver there are, with the 2 on the floor, is a total of 20 arrows.
Okay.
And each of them have green tinted feathers to them. And when you touch them, you get a buzzing feeling. Almost like kind of a feeling of the first rays of morning when you wake up like out on a field and you feel the sun on your face just as it rises. That kind of a sensation when you touch the arrows.
Like calm and tranquil.
Yeah, calm and tranquil and warm.
Okay. Ooh. These are clearly magical.
The amulet is shaped like Nylia's sign. And you get that same feeling from the amulet.
Okay. Okay. So, the rope, is anything special about the rope?
Looking it over, it's almost like it's trying to coil itself around itself without you touching it.
Ah. Okay. Would I recognize any of these items?
The symbol of Nylia, you recognize immediately. No questions about it. And that feeling that you get, that sense of well-being, it's very clearly there's some form of blessing going on. You can make an Arcana check if you want to delve into it more.
Sure, I'll give it a go. My Arcana is terrible. Here we go.
You can tell, like, the rope is special, and there's some form of blessing going on with the arrows and the amulet, but you're not entirely sure what they do. Same thing with the charm. It feels like it could be of some benefit, but you're not sure what.
So arrows, charm, amulets, and rope. That was it, right? Just the three.
Rope, amulet, arrows, and the charm that was next to the arrows on the floor. So a small wooden charm.
Ah.
It has a little, like a rope loop that you can hang on something.
Okay. Sorry, was it the charm or the amulet that was giving off the same sensation?
The amulet.
The amulet was. And the charm? Any feeling from that?
It feels beneficial, but you don't know what it does.
Okay. Right. Well, I have no idea what any of this is, but it looks magical, which is a good thing. Perhaps we might find the answers when we reach Akros.
Yes. Leo, you opening your parcel as well?
Sure, it's like Christmas.
Yes. Your parcel contains a set of armor and a cloak.
And a cloak. Oh, somebody's favourite. As I've got the armor and the cloak.
Ooh, stuff.
Well, someone was the only one with only one magic item. Because he sold the others.
Yes, it's all part of the plan.
Yes.
Wait, do I have to attune to my pattern?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The armor is heavy and very well made. It gleams slightly in blue and silver. and the cloak has a feather pattern along the edge.
Is this because I killed the rocks?
No. Well,
Is it
maybe.
feathers, though?
No, it's not made of feathers. It's like the outside of it looks like feathers. But it's not made out of rock feather, no.
What color is it?
It kind of shifts in a like a brownish tone. In the same way that a hawk wing would.
Oh, I see. I like this. This is nice. Put it on. Makes me mysterious.
Baby, you can fly with it.
I'm not falling for that, Neri. Just because
Think you should
Victor's
yeet
gone
yourself
doesn't
off
make
the
me.
boat.
Oh, I thought that's what you was getting at.
Who'd cook for me if you were gone? I put my hand on his shoulder. You are never leaving.
It's very comfortable. The cloak is warm and feels nice, and you feel like, yeah, content.
Oh, I never need a blanket again.
It also smells slightly of bird.
Ah, just like home.
Chicken coop, just like the chicken coop at home.
And yeah, the last parcel clinks slightly as you move it, as if bottles are clanking against each other. Series bag contains a lantern, 3 small bags, and a letter. I'll let her tell you about it next time.
I have a cloak.
Getting love notes from Aphrios and everything.
If you want, Leo, you can make an Arcana check to see what's up with your new stuff.
I mean, I'm probably gonna have no idea.
Or, you know. 16. The armor is very nice. So nice, in fact, that you're pretty sure that you could probably dampen some damage with it. It's an adamantine splint mail.
Oh.
Or did I say splint mail or splint armor? Half plate. My bad. It's adamantine half plate.
Okay. Does that give me disadvantage in dexterity checks?
Yes, but you cannot take a critical hit.
Oh, in that case.
You will never be touched again.
There's also something very funky going on with the cloak.
Does that
And
be
it's
a
not
Monte?
And it's not the smell.
No.
What's it doing?
You have a sense. You have a feeling that if you can spend some time trying to figure it out. It requires attunement.
Ah, okay. I'll do all sorts with it. I'll drape it and try and like my camera's doing. Just see if I disappear and sneak up on people. I'll use it as a tablecloth.
All right. As you are checking your new stuff, the last bag is filled with potions. How many did I say in total? A lot. Because apparently I can't roll. I roll well when I don't need to. It's a total of 16 potions in that bag.
What?
God damn.
Like I said, because I can only roll well when it's not important. My rolls on Monday were atrocious. As you're unpacking all the stuff, Lizzie has been moving closer to Akros, and then you feel her come to a stop. And she says, well, this seems to be as close as I can take you for now.
Are the guards all freaking out? I'm going to go upstairs to see if all the guards are freaking out on the walls.
Yeah, they're pointing and going, muttering back and forth, and people around you are staring and pointing and talking. And I do not feel it would be prudent for me to try to fly over the walls, and I cannot fit through the gates.
Oh, we could have flown down the streets and on Lizzie as like a chariot and waved at people like we're legendary heroes. Gosh damn it.
I do share your sentiment, but we do not have an invitation to do that yet.
We fought 2 rocks, they should be buried.
Yes, but you have not sent a messenger ahead to tell the people about that.
Is this true? Somebody, well, Lizzie, open the ramp. We're going to walk out all together in a line.
As you wish, Master Neri. And
we still have the pieces of the rock left over. We could dangle them from the ship, thus announcing ourselves as killers of rocks.
I don't think Lizzie wants dead things dangled all over her.
I would prefer not to have dead things dangling all over me. However, if you want to show off, I will not stop you. For now.
We can dangle them from a rope.
You realize they're quite big, right?
Oh, pieces. There's only pieces left.
Oh, Leo, attach your new flag, your new cape to a pole, and we can use it as our flag.
It's sparkly.
I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I'm just using it as a tablecloth.
Have you tried putting things on it and seeing if you can pull it really fast?
Hang on. So,
Give me a sleight of hand check. For some reason, for someone who's been trying it for the very first time ever, it goes remarkably well. It's almost like the stuff you put on it fly for a second, and then you pull the cloak away, and it lands perfectly.
It's a holy tablecloth to replace your bread.
oh my god, yes it is.
Why would you be given a tablecloth?
Leo, could you please give me a wisdom check?
Wisdom check. This is 2. Right.
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you hear a very firm, very disapproving, motherly voice saying, "I will hurt you."
Oh shit! No, it's not a tablecloth. I just haven't worked it out yet. Oh, she's getting mad at me. This is just like back at home. This is like the time I let the pigs out.
You just came back into my graces, Leo. Do not disappoint me again.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to these shiny things. I'm used to worn out tat.
Artemis
Alright.
kind of looks to.
You can only hear Leo's part of this conversation.
Yeah, but Artemis is kind of just looking at Rose and kind of whispers to him, is he okay? Like, is he fully there, or is he like, has it been dropped on his head a few times?
I think
Can't be
his evil twin brother's the crazy one.
Yeah, well, our friend Leo has certainly been hit on the head many times in our travels.
Can I hear them talking as well? I'll just hear.
What's your passive perception?
16.
Probably not.
Oh.
Well, the two of you can roll a stealth if you want to see if you are quiet enough.
I'm not that stealthy, but I'm not that loud either. I'm trying to be discreet, but not sneaky about it.
Yeah, we're not whispering. We're just speaking to each other.
Okay, yeah, then you would probably hear them.
Can you all stop talking at once? Ethu punched me in the head multiple times. Victor punched me in the head multiple times. Yes, I've taken a few blows to my head, but does it mean I'm brain damaged?
I've never punched him in the head. I'm a true friend.
Yeah, I don't think
that
I've
time
ever.
you-
You use sandals instead, I hear.
I was exhausted the other day and he jumped on me.
That was a brotherly pylon. That was a hug.
I couldn't move.
Well, neither could Alice Bollock, so we're even.
All right. Well, Lizzie has lowered the ramp and is waiting for you to either disembark or remain.
We'll just be staying there, waiting until someone gives up.
How far is this Akros from here?
You're literally by the walls now. It will take you maybe 2 minutes to reach the gates by foot.
Fair enough.
Hang on, let me put this heavy stuff on. Little help.
God help.
Artemis is just gonna jump up on Iron or Arian and
No. You wait.
kinda just
You wait. We're all going out together. No.
start moving towards the exit.
Don't you dare. Helping Leo with this. Oh my god, this isn't even armor. This is.
Okay.
I'll gather up my things, especially the new fancy items.
Yes.
Leo,
Neri.
don't fall asleep in this armor. It might kill you.
Neri, could you give me a sleight of hand check? Normally it takes 10 minutes to put heavy armor on.
And Neri's about to double that time.
Just imagine like a gauntlet stuck on his head.
I am
No. It takes about 10 minutes to help Leo get into his new armor. And you
Sorry.
now have... Sorry?
and then
You're like wearing a helmet on his foot.
Yeah. And you
I'm
now...
wearing the helmet at the moment, and I'll just wrap the cloak around him and just make it look fancy.
The sparkly
I'll
cloak.
and put it on his head. Yeah, just.
All right. So you now have... What did I say? Adamantine half plate.
Got it.
Which means that you cannot take critical damage. So it doesn't matter if... Well, you can still take the condition, but you don't take the damage. And as you are done with the dressing of Leo, you make your way towards the large gates to Akros The walls, you can see from where the what's it called? Why is my brain saying stucco? Stucco is a product. It's basically like a clay painting or covering on the walls. You can see from where it has chipped away slightly that the stone underneath is the kind of reddish brown of the surrounding area. The limestone clay has been painted in reds and blues and yellow, but it's weathered and slightly chipped. The doors, like the gates themselves, are made out of bronze and has dents and holes in it. You can clearly tell that the city has weathered many sieges. The guards at the door are wearing traditional Akron military garb. They're looking from one to the next of you and say, "Fancy ship, don't make trouble, you won't get trouble. What's your business in Akros?"
What was our business again?
We are just here to get supplies.
Yes, supplies.
And yeah, business.
Oh, did you guys have any bounties on 2 large rocks out in the mountains?
Not that I'm aware of. You can check the board by the market, which is also where you will find supplies.
How do we get to the flame speakers?
He looks over to his companion on the other side. The other guy looks at you and straight ahead through the western gate, cross Faragax Bridge, don't fall down, and then into the mountains. About 2 days from here.
Cool.
Oh,
The question,
yes.
the flame speakers, are there any sightings of red dragons near them?
Give me an insight check. My roll 20.
We
Um,
still haven't had a long rest, have we?
no,
No.
still good
Beaten
damage.
to hell. What is it? Insight.
Yes.
Before we left Lizzie, can I just have asked her to make herself safe somewhere?
Yeah, absolutely.
Within calling distance, so we can call her when we need.
Yeah, you would have seen her lift, like close the hatch, lift, and then fly out a little bit over the chasm that is to the south of Akros. If you look over to the south, it's basically like the city is built on the edge of a cliff, and looking down over the cliff, it's easily 600 feet down. So she's gonna fly out over there and wait. With a 16 insight, you see the 2 guards share a worried look. And one of them is gonna shake himself off and yes, well, not attacks per se, but there has been reports of a dragon circling between Faragax and the Flamespeaker Monastery.
So you would suggest flying a ship through there?
I would suggest not pissing the dragon off.
Okay, I think. So I'll look to the others and I'll say quietly, without the guards. I think we should walk to the Ferex Temple. Because I don't want to risk Lizzie being dangerous in death. We don't want to invade a dragon's airspace, is what I'm saying. It's a very bad idea.
Does the armor I'm wearing have a helmet, or is it just a plate?
It's just a
It's
plate.
just a plate. Okay, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll be going like this the whole time.
Yeah, no, it's
Right.
it's the you have the shin guards and the armor and arm guards, but you would have your normal boots and gloves. So you have like lower arm guards that go up to about here, but you have your gloves under it.
Okay.
Should
still
get
have
you a helmet.
My boots are false tracks.
Yes.
Cool.
Artemis is gonna just pipe in and say, "Oh, by the way, do you have any archery tournaments going on in the city at the moment?"
Not at the moment. This week is, and he looks behind him a little bit to a what looks like almost like a schedule. Today is this week is cavalry.
She kind of looks at Drozen.
We all look at Drozen.
I'm looking at the lion thinking, does that count as cavalry?
It's jousting. I don't think there are any rules against centaurs. It's technically still jousting.
You can't knock a centaur.
Would I have to ride on a horse?
Yeah. You can't knock.
Of course,
That would be
Drozen would have to
death.
ride a horse.
You would have to ask at the admissions office, but I honestly don't know. As far as I know,
What about Orion?
that's technically a mount. You could join the jousting with a lion.
Eerie, you could turn into one of your like your lynx, and I could ride you.
Yeah. Oh my god, let's joust. Let's do it, Leah. Let's become the best jousters in the world.
Again, I don't know if there are any rules about against it. You would have to ask at the admissions office.
Right.
Let's do it, Leah. You and me.
And the admissions office is where?
He points behind him. Straight ahead from here, you see that huge building, and you see what looks like a coliseum. The admissions office is over there, and he points to like a tiny, tiny, tiny little red roofed building right next to it.
Great.
Can I look at the schedule and see what happens during the days?
It's basically just a week to week thing. Like you
Week
can,
to week then.
yeah. You get a sense that this is just for general questions, and the schedule for day to day would be probably either at the arena or in the admissions office.
I wonder what kind of tournaments they have. Do you think they have any for druids, Drozen?
What? Sorry?
I'm just wondering what kind of games they have at the tournament, see if they have any for druids.
For druids?
Now, if you would, pardon the pun, Master Centaur, trot along. You are holding up the line.
Not me, it's these guys.
Just a final question.
Yes.
See?
Have you heard anything about Centaur armies or Leonin warbands?
You are going to have to be a little bit more specific.
Nearby.
Let me rephrase. No, we haven't yet encountered any centaur armies, but when it comes to Leonin warbands, you are going to have to be a little bit more specific.
This place gets attacked all the time, Artemis.
Okay, so big lion humanoid.
I know what the Leonin is.
Oh,
They mean like which Leonin warband? They get
Which
attacked by
warband?
Leonin warbands all the time.
See the
a
back
very,
extension?
very large and aggressive warband.
If you're going to waste my time,
What details do you want?
do you have a
Which
leader?
warband?
Do you have a know of their banners? Do you know where, like, general direction they are coming from?
Which direction were they coming from, Drosan?
1 second. The heading west in our direction. So
From roughly
coming from the east.
southeast.
Southeast. Yeah.
So
Let's
they're coming
suppose
from
there's
the
any
east,
nearby-
southeast.
led by family. I ask.
The other guard scratches his beard and just. No, her warband hasn't been through here in a year now.
Has she attacked this place then?
Several times, yes. She always gets chased away, taking a good chunk of our guards with her. Or what's left of them.
Oh, then you probably want to prepare.
Right.
We
All
just
right.
know there's one around here, so
Right.
a warning.
Well, I will certainly pass that along. And he looks to his companion, and the first one waves him off, and he sets off at a brisk pace towards a smaller building not too far from the walls. And as you look around, you can see that all buildings have this like red tiled roof, and most of the buildings in this area are made out of stone bricks, of this same kind of stone that you saw outside. Further in, however, all of them seem to be coated in the same kind of limestone clay that the outer walls were coated in.
Can I ask, is there a signal for when like large groups come towards them?
Generally, we are warned by the patrols. So the fact that we haven't been warned yet means that they are not close enough yet.
If like a large group was coming, would there be like a war horn or
Signal fires.
signal fires? Okay, so we'll look out for signal fires. And it's either
Yeah.
your
He
centaurs
points,
that you want to
he-
person,
He
or
points
else,
to, you can see a hill where a large building is, and next to it is a gigantic bonfire. It's not lit, but you can clearly see the structure.
Artemis is kind of resisting the urge to shoot an arrow with a flame on it.
I mean, you could try, we're not gonna hit it, it's too far away.
How far away is it?
see.
From where you're standing by the gates, I'd say 1,200 feet up.
Okay, twice the range that I have, so
Yeah,
I
and
need to get a
then
little bit closer.
and then it's like at an incline, so you would have to shoot upwards, and yeah.
You'd probably have to get like
Now, as I'm currently alone here.
Aren't you 2 people?
The other one ran off to warn about potential warband.
Come on, Leon, let's go sign up for jousting.
I'm sure we're not in a hurry, right?
You are in a hurry out of this gate.
No, we're going. Oh, we get.
She hands him a gold piece and says,
Oh,
"Thank you for the help."
much obliged. And he puts it in a what looks like a pocket inside his armor, and then keeps standing there, shield in one hand, spear in the other. Just
Well done. You just fed his kids for a year.
Probably, yeah.
all right. You make your
I
way.
said that, but rations are like a freaking gold piece, so that's a lie.
Yeah, but it is also dried food that lasts for a day and doesn't go bad.
Only there?
No, it like a ration is enough food to feed you for a day.
Oh yeah. And then that's wow. That must be a lot of rations. Your whole bag must be filled with nuts. Tiny little rucksack of nuts and other dried stuff. Just
So yeah, you make your way inside the city of Akros, and there are a bunch of people milling about. Most of them look like common people that just living here. But then, as you get closer and closer to the arena, you start seeing what is clearly warriors of one form or another. As you get to the arena, you see this huge 5-story building with arches and columns, and you can hear cheering from inside. To your right and to your left is a large, sprawling marketplace. And you can hear hawkers shouting out their goods. There's people running back and forth, handing stuff from buildings. There are carts and animals everywhere. And then straight ahead, you see the western gate that leads further into the mountains. It's a few hundred feet ahead of you. Could everyone please make me a perception check?
Sure thing.
Perception checks.
30-20.
Oh, I got killer perception. I can count the hairs on a fly at 100 meters. Apart from now.
I was really hoping for that one there. Yes.
Yes, that could have been funny.
oh, it's off in my own world.
Yeah,
Or
perception.
maybe that's the thing. You were too focused on counting the hairs on a fly.
If I get that one perception, then
That's gonna be funny.
yeah, I'm same with Neri. He's off in his own world. He's just looking at everything and anything.
Yeah, you have never seen a building as big as the arena before. There are no buildings in Meletis that are this big.
Why do you need such a large building?
Uh,
It's so big.
I think it is to fit a lot of people in it.
Wow.
just as you say that, you hear this huge cheering, almost thunderous sound from the arena.
Is Karatanus close? What's going on? Oh, is that people cheering?
Those are the games, Neri. Must be.
Oh, that was fun there. That's a lot of people.
Yep. Artemis,
Yes.
as you are checking around and taking everything in, You see an elderly man sitting by a table at like what looks like an open air food market, or I'd say a food stall, but it's like an open air restaurant. He's sitting with another older man, and they're clearly pointing at your party and talking, not whispering, they're talking, and you can hear that they're discussing whether or not, like the first man is like, yeah, I'm sure it's them, and the other one goes like, nah, they're not here, they're down by the coast.
She's gonna just point to the group. Point towards them,
Mhm.
and kind of pull on Drosen, and actually everyone, and just say, those guys are looking at us and also talking about us. They know who we are. Or you, at least.
Well, that would be strange,
I'm
considering
gonna go to them.
we don't
Just gonna
really have
walk
a.
straight at him.
All right.
I'll follow.
As you approach, the first older man keeps talking, but you can clearly see that he knows you're approaching, and he seems to be straight backed, and even though his hair is almost completely white, and you can see like lines and wrinkles on his face, he has the bearing of a soldier, and the physique of one as well. The other one is not as fit, a little bit more hunched, but you get that same kind of gleam of alertness in his eyes as well.
She's gonna sort of bow to them, and Orion is just kind of walking up beside her, staring at them intently. And she's gonna say, excuse me, but I could not help but notice that you were pointing in our direction and talking about us quite loudly. Care to explain who you are and why you're so aware of who we are? Please?
The more straight backed of the two is, you, I don't know. Him, I only know by description. And he points to Drosen.
And who described him and why?
Psst. You're famous.
Kind of looks at Drosen. Are you famous, Drosen? Are you a secret?
You're famous? What, are you in a
famous
band?
person?
Oh, Drosen, are you in a famous band?
If
The-
we are
Be
famous,
holding out on this.
The other man leans over a bit and just, pink hair. Triton, yes.
well, if we are famous,
Right,
this
never
means we've
mind.
not been very good in keeping suspect, Neri.
What do you mean? What are you saying that to me for?
Well,
You're supposed to be secretive?
Well, I mean, makes our lives easier if not everybody knows who we are.
I'm
How many
trying
pink
to
people
blend
do you
in.
know?
Yeah, exactly.
your paladin, or your armored friend has a point. He wouldn't know if Leo's a paladin. Your soldier friend over there has a point.
This isn't good. I'm pretty sure I'm wanted in several cities. Just sarcastically.
So
Must be that sandal you have.
Maybe my sandals fit. Do you think people have heard about how I killed the Doomwick giant with my sandal?
Ah, so you were the cause of that as well. there was reports coming up a few days ago about a hag floating
yes.
downstream by Dabda Harbor.
Was she being attacked by hippocampes?
Well, now we know that she had been nibbled on by something.
My boys! I'm so proud of them! I set hippocampes on her.
And if you want to remain inconspicuous, maybe not be the heroes of cities?
Heroes of cities? What? I ain't saved any city.
Your heroes of cities?
No.
Well, at least 1, 2 fishing villages have you to thank for saving their livelihoods.
Oh yes. Well.
Oh, I suppose. Now he goes quiet. Because he knows exactly why one of those fishing villages were attacked, but he's not saying anything about it.
My question is it good or is it bad that we are famous?
Well, I don't know.
Or you. I mean, I'm not, so.
I haven't been
I would
to
just imagine
fishing.
it'd be easier for us to achieve our objectives if we are inconspicuous, but it seems that has passed.
Oh, I know. I see what you mean, Roseanne. Inconspicuous. I get my new cloak.
Glittery diamante cloak.
Yeah. Your adamantine armor gleams in a sudden ray of sunlight, and the clouds passes in front of the sun again. Right. Well, it's very rude of me. I know who most of you are. You obviously don't know who I am.
Nope.
The name is Radamantes. And I tend to spend my days here.
A character that name sounds very familiar.
Mm-hmm. You met his daughter. In the tower.
Yes.
But she didn't. Atmos didn't. So what was his name again?
Radamantes.
Adamant. And his daughter is his daughter looking for him or not? She's not, is she?
No, she's not.
Oh, you're the dude of the ghost. Hey, Dresden, it's the dad of the ghost.
So which ghost? Was it the orbs? No.
Ghost that
No.
we met.
No, they're. By the way, they are still by you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Saying it out loud.
Yeah.
He's like, the female ghost at the top of the tower.
God, this is going back. Oh, I can't even remember.
His daughter or something. It's. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I got a bounce.
So that is what happened to it. Just. She was
Did you
the revenant.
Ghost of Cassia.
Nope, that's
Farah,
Wave. No, you know where you met Yanis? That tower? You defeated Doomwake giants, and then you got to a tower with the lizard,
Killed the serpent in the
the
basement.
serpent thing in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the
Then we
top of
found
the tower,
Revenant. Yeah.
Oh, there was a ghost.
And
Okay.
she was like, she wanted revenge on some. Who was it? She wanted revenge on.
the people who had betrayed her.
Tower.
Yeah.
Maybe we should tell the dad.
Who was that?
Her name was Karis.
Alice.
See if I can bring her out again.
I'm sorry. Were you aware of your? Was it sister or daughter?
Daughter.
Your daughter's untimely demise.
We had heard the tower had fallen, so I assumed she was gone.
She kind of gone. Sometimes, if you look at her in bright light, she's definitely not there.
She wasn't a ghost, she was a revenant. So,
Technically,
solid!
Oh, solid. But yeah, she was after the people who betrayed her. And let the
Right.
tower... Let people inside the tower to kill everybody. Yeah.
Right.
That was like a
Well.
day after the Doomswipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we technically set a spirit free, I think. I mean, free to get her revenge. Will she stop after getting that revenge? I gotta whisper to Dresden. You're like the expert on spirit stuff, right?
You could give me a religion or history check.
Oh god, I'm bad at both of those. Alright, why not? Let's go with religion. Yes.
You, Nalia tend to want you to destroy undead, not talk to them.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got a distinct feeling that she was undead, but she was not hostile, and she swore an oath to find the afterlife after she had gotten her revenge. So you let her go.
Yes, that actually rings a bell. I'll tell the father. She, despite her passing, she remains to seek revenge on those who have done her wrong, after which she will find peace. But if you want to go to her resting place, or where she last saw her, and I'll tell him the directions.
No, I already mourned her once. If she is on a mission to be at peace, I shall leave her to it. Besides, I still have her brother to care for as long as I'm around, although he has many others to care for him up at the monastery.
Oh, yeah, he was a flame speaker. She said he was a flame speaker. Oh, that could be one of our ways in, because we want to go to the monastery.
Is he a flame speaker?
He is, yes. He was called by Perforos.
What's his name?
I did post all the
Suthos.
notes, by the way, in the
Yeah,
chat.
all the notes are in the chat. My son's name is Suthos.
Do you think... Are you still in contact with him?
From time to time. I send a few letters a month. I get a few replies a month.
If we were to try to get an audience with him, do you think you could help us arrange this? It is quite important to our further heroics. I'll kind of like give him a wink.
He gives you a wry smile. Just normally, the getting into the monastery, at least the first portion, is not that difficult. But I can write you a note that you want to see him specifically. I'll even say it's for my sake, if that should help.
That would be most appreciated. Thank you.
No, thank you. You gave me news of what actually happened to my daughter instead of a vague well, it fell that we got. Now, and he writes out the note for you, and hands it over to. Holds it out. It's not getting up. It's just holding it out to whoever wants to take it.
Yeah, fine. I'll take it, and I'll put it safely in my pouch. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Now, I'm sure you have other business than indulging an old man.
Gonna turn into a man.
He blinks slowly and looks at you. And just,
Yes.
to
friend
each
Mary
their
would like
own, I guess.
take part in the tournament, the jousting
Yeah,
tournament.
the jousting tournament. I'm a druid.
That's just
Yes,
not.
but-
That's not
Is
just
that
how he
allowed?
rolls.
Right. Yes.
Also, don't give him a sandal.
I heard
I have 2
something. Wait, you're that little menace who keeps smacking people over the head with sandals?
I've never heard of this.
Pretty much.
Artemis just keeps nodding.
Right. Huh. Huh. Well?
If you want, you can hold the almighty sandal for 5 seconds for 10 gold.
I'll
It's
pass.
a giant. It has hit. It killed a powerful monk in one blow. It's hit a god in the face. It's done so much.
Right. Give me a persuasion check. He looks at you like, and he probably hit you in the head a few more times as well.
It's also killed a minotaur. Persuasion. Oh.
He lifts.
It's just rambling.
Yeah.
Covered in blood.
Radamanthus lifts an eyebrow. Just no.
Did I kill the rocks with it? I don't remember. And then there... Oh. Did you have a bounty on 2 rocks?
I don't think there is one, but my battle is with my socks in the morning. I don't check the bounty boards anymore.
You should get sandals like his.
Okay. I don't have that problem.
Right. Well, like I said, don't let us old men keep you. I'm sure you have more important things to do.
No, and then
And he lifts his tankard and just
clearly need that drink. He's gonna be saying like those guys are not heroes. They are fucking mental.
like you can like this guy. You can clearly tell that he has seen a lot. He probably like he believes that you're the heroes from the description, but it's like it's that moment of never meet your heroes.
Thanks to Neri.
It's like, well, all good hero stories have their quirks. Right? Yep, so...
There's a reason all hero stories are good. Because they don't mention the...
Yes, the
Question.
weird stuff. So, yes. Around you, you have the market. And I know you can easily just peruse it quickly to buy the stuff that you wanted to buy.
Mhm.
As you were,
Potions that we got.
I'm gonna buy
Can I
caltrops,
check
a rope, and rations.
yes,
if there's any fire-resistant potions?
you cannot buy magic here.
No, but the potions we've got.
You can check them for what potions you got. Within
No.
Arcana.
Fire-resistant would be good if we piss off a dragon.
With an Arcana check, you can check the potions.
Oh,
Yes.
actually, before we're leaving the old man, can I ask him if there are any magic shops or wizards or magic users in this city where we can ask some magic questions, magic-related questions?
Can I?
The
Sorry. Can I use my
the
herbal kit instead?
Sure. You can check. You can use your herbalism kit to figure out what kind of materials were used in the potions, and from that you can try to deduce what potions they are. As for magic users, Radamantis' companion thinks for a moment, and the only arcanists in the city or magic users are either the oh wait, it's not the spellcasters week this week. Court wizard, but getting to her is going to take a couple of weeks. The other one is there are several magic users up in the monastery. And you have the temples. There are various temples around the city that you could ask your questions at.
Is there a temple of Nyalia?
There should be. Let me double check. There should be a temple to each of the gods in the city. The main one is... Brain, come on.
It was, I assume.
Yes, the main one is Iroas, and it's attached to the arena. It's huge. Not as huge as the arena, but it's big. You also have temple... Would there be a temple to Nalia in Akros? You have one to Karametra. There's a small one to Phoenix. There is one... Yeah, there would be one to Nalia as well. A smaller one towards the north of the city. So they're basically spread out in what looks like a circle around the city. You don't find one to Mogis or what's her name? You don't have one to Mogis. There's not one to Thassa here because no water. There's one to Farika. There's not one to Aethrios or Erebos here. So and Clothis and Krufix do not have temples in the city. Everyone else have.
I'll look to Artemis and say, maybe you and I should go to the temple of Nyalia to find out what these gifts can do.
Maybe. I just find it hard to think that a temple would be anything good. Nyalia doesn't really like temples. So they are probably not really following Nyalia properly if they have a built temple in a city.
Well, we'll have to have a look. I mean, maybe they have made adaptations to make it acceptable. We can have a look, and if you are right and they are frauds, then we will leave them. Leave them be.
Yeah. Maybe we can make them leave. Either way. Also, I feel like we are slightly drained of our fights. Possibly. Would you have a good place to recommend staying for the night?
Who are you asking?
The old man before we leave.
Double checking what might be in the city. Nope. There, Akros. Didn't I have a map of Akros somewhere? There. Well, there is there is one just by the gate inn that most people stay at. It gets a little rowdy at night because it's cheap. And personally like it. The name is a pun. It's called the Gorge Inn. As in gorging. As in, yes. And yes. If you want more quiet and a little bit more secluded, you but in the north, no, wait, brain. Yes, in the north, close to, actually close. I'm sorry, I overheard. Close to the Temple of Nylea.
Hey.
You have the Red Spire Inn. It's quiet, more secluded, bit more pricey. Or, if you don't mind, a lot of travelers, but it's kind of quiet, you have the Iron Inn at the West Gate. Most soldiers go to that one.
I'll look to the others. I think the quiet one might be good.
I don't know, maybe the rowdy one's good, because then Siri can play some music and earn some money.
Yes, but we are trying to
that might be a
be
good
discreet.
idea. Well, you're already famous. You're not going to be discreet. And if it's a quiet one, they are going to notice you even more because there's not a lot of rowdiness. It's very much harder to track in a rowdy place. Because if there's more people, more sounds, more smells, more footprints, and more brawls, people are going to be focused on that, not on you guys.
Yes, but the reason we need to rest is find an inn is to rest. I don't think we'll get much rest in the rough one. What was the name of the rough one you said? Called the
Gorge Inn.
Gorge Inn.
Oh, I'm fine with either, but I only have 4 gold pieces. I don't know how much that is worth. So,
It's not a problem. I'm sure we have enough to pay for you.
if you're fine with it. Otherwise,
Well,
I
what do you
still
think?
have the 4
What
gold
are you,
pieces.
Siri? Do you want to play at somewhere busy, or do you want to go somewhere quiet?
Oh, you know me, darling. The cheaper the drink, the more money I earn from playing.
There you go. That settles it then. Right?
But we don't need money. We have enough.
Yeah, but sometimes we just need to have fun, you know. We we're heroes apparently. Leo does like this really terrible wink, and you know sometimes we've got to kick back. What do you reckon, Neri?
So there's the Gorge Inn, which is the rough one. There's the Soldier one, which is called the what?
The Iron Inn.
And then it's the Red Spire.
And okay, cool. Okay, so Jason, we have the rough pub or inn called the Gorge Inn, which Siri and Leo wanted to go to. The Soldiers Inn, which is seems to be a mix of the two, sort of medium.
Yeah.
And then the fancy, well, not fancy, but quiet one anyway, called the
Red Spire Inn.
Red Spire Inn. Drozen is suggesting the Red Spire Inn just so we can get proper relaxation. Leo and Siri
Rough
want to
one?
go to the rough one. What do you want to do?
They want to start a fight with the rough one?
No, no,
No,
no, no,
no.
no.
We were just saying that Siri could play some music. We could kind of, well, mostly Drozen and you and Siri. Well, everyone but me, really. Let their hair down. Have a drink. Maybe not for me. I'll just go back to the carrot juice.
Well,
Just have some
I
fun.
was.
All we've been doing is killing.
And that's why I don't want any violence this evening. I think if we go to the Gorge Inn, there might be violence.
Well, the reason the Gorge Inn might be better is because people won't be taking notice of you, though. Since you're famous, because people will be busy drinking, fighting, and gambling, not looking for famous people. While in a quiet one, they will notice you instantly.
Do you think they're not going to notice a centaur and a lady with a huge white lion?
Yeah, he has a good point.
I'm not famous.
We're going to be noticed either way.
But you are a lady with a huge white lion.
Yeah, but I'm not famous, so
You don't need to be
if they
famous
notice me, it doesn't
if you have
matter.
a huge white lion.
The lion kind of stands out, yeah.
Tell you what, as a
Ryan.
compromise, how about we go to the iron,
The soldier.
the soldier one, the iron one. What's it? The Iron Inn. As a compromise, it's a mixture of the two.
The soldier one?
It's mostly soldiers, not all, but that's where I go to have a drink when I do.
Oh, so Siri can make money at the soldier one.
Yeah.
Soldiers get a good wage. They'd probably like to listen to some music. Hang on, if the soldiers start a fight with us, can we fight them back?
Yes. And then report them to their superiors.
Yeah, okay, that's good then. We'll go to the soldier one. And Siri can make money with the soldiers.
That could be
And if the
interpreted in
soldiers-
weird ways.
Anything we can report them after I
Yes.
use my decanter of endless water to send them 50 feet into the air.
You will have to take that up with the innkeeper.
Now,
I thought we didn't want rowdy.
out the door. No, well, we don't want rowdy, so we're compromising. We're going to the soldier one. So Siri still gets money, but there's less rowdy people.
All right. So you head
But she'll
on
get, like, soldier
over,
one.
and yeah. And so what did everyone want to buy at the market?
Well, I don't need rations. I think didn't Leo want more food for the ship? Did he say it was bare?
Yeah, I just want like a plethora of things from cooking recipes.
How many days are you looking for? Or are you just looking to stuff the ship full?
Maybe 2 weeks worth.
Okay. Double checking. So for 5
And
people, yes.
You could. I'll suggest to Leah to ask for it 2 days from now, so we can actually stock the ship after we leave. What? Wait, not 2 days, because it takes 2 days to get to the fire inn, doesn't it?
Yes.
We don't know if we
Flame
need to go
speakers.
there yet. But there's a flame speaker here.
There's a flame speaker here.
Yes.
How is it listening?
No, the flame speakers are all up in the monastery. There is, however, a temple to Perforos in the city. So you have a some form of holy person in the temple. But the flame speakers keep to their monastery.
We have to. Yeah, it's a 2-day hike to the monastery, and 2 days back. So Leah might want to buy the food when he comes back. So they'll go bad.
Math, I can do it, I swear. Let me do some math on that. And yep.
You don't need water because I have endless amounts of it.
So you can buy enough food for 6 people for 2 weeks for 40 gold pieces.
Are you talking about rations?
No, it would be like basically dried like flowers and eggs and stuff like that Leo can use to cook with.
Since you're cooking for all of us, Leah, do you want us to chip in?
I mean, I don't even know what a gold piece is. Here you go. Which one of these is the right one?
The gold one.
Yeah, the gold one.
Oh, makes sense. No, I have a lot.
10
I
gold.
have a lot of gold, and I don't realize it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll give Leah 10 gold because he's feeding.
Yep.
So.
And yeah, if you tell the food salesman that you want your ship packed, they're gonna look at you funny. Because you're in the mountains.
Yeah. It's the flying one in the gorge.
Right. Give me a persuasion check.
Damn it.
You can
you
help
want me
if you
to do it?
want.
I will most definitely help. Do you want me to roll as well?
You can either help or roll if you. That's
Leah
up to
can
you.
roll instead,
Leo is
yeah.
the charisma character, so you
Leah
know
can roll
that's up to you guys.
Guidance.
Yeah.
D4.
Add a d4 to that.
Why is everything you do at advantage?
Because you're helping me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a dirty 20. They look at you like, did you smack your head? They turn around a little bit, and then you see like a mast sticking up over the city wall, and they're like, ah, that one.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, you got a couple of days to get it ready. I mean, we're in no real rush. I mean, how hard can it be?
Oh no, well, with what you're paying and the fact that you have a flying ship, we'll get it done. We even deliver it for you to your ship.
You might need our help getting our ship.
Right.
Don't worry, I got this under control. They said they're fully capable of sorting it out, and I have faith in them.
Right. Yes. We'll sort something out.
You're going to be firing food with a catapult. At
Yeet.
least.
You have like Liz's whole hull is just egged.
Just to let you know, she's sentient, and her name is Lizzie. And
Of
tell her to have a
course.
food delivery for us.
Of course. Oh, I really want to do this, but we are running out of time. Did you want to check the bounty board while you were here as well? And then next time we can do, if you still want to do the arena stuff. So yeah, you check the bounty board, and there are 2 items on it. Unfortunately, no rock bounties, but there is one where you talk to Brain. Come on, the head of the guard. About clearing Farragak's bridge from a mysterious entity that only shows up at night.
Variax.
Farragax.
We'll go over that, aren't we?
Yes, you're going.
Yeah, we gotta go. Gotta go over that bridge.
And the reward is the keep that is next to the bridge.
Wow.
Oh, we're getting to the house. Get in. No, we don't have one in. Yeah, we don't have one. What man? We don't even have one yet.
Nope. Your house is Lizzie at the moment.
We have a keep, and we could put Lizzie and make a little dock for Lizzie, and she can stay there.
The other one is to find the Spear of the Wind. That was last seen in a caldera up in the mountains. Well, rumors had it was there, but it has been seen closer by. And for that one, you need... If you retrieve it, you will be rewarded by the regent herself. So... let me double check what it says, because I put it in a thing long ago. Is it in campaign notes? Yes. So... Spare the Wind. The reward is 2,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
And a... well, it doesn't say it, but the reward is a cloak of protection. It says an item with the crest of the city. And then yeah, those are the 2 bounties that are on the bounty board.
We could definitely look into those.
We get to keep a keep.
We get to keep a keep, Leah. We get to keep a keep.
The bounty specifies that this entity only shows up at night. From what you've heard, like overhearing chatter in the market, people don't travel at night because of this entity.
Oh. How far away is the bridge?
The bridge is half a day from the west gate. Roughly half a day.
So we could sort that out first. Then come back and tell them we've done it. We
I think
move
we do
Lizzie
need
to
a
the
rest
keep.
first.
Yeah, we move Lizzie to the keep. And those people can deliver the food to the keep.
And then we can go jousting. Win.
There,
And then...
yeah.
there was something else we needed to do.
Find the spear.
Oh.
Yes, the Spear of the
Speak to
Wind.
the flame keepers
And then-
whilst and look for the spear as well.
Yes, and of course, find the flame speakers.
Why does it feel like the spear of the wind moves by itself and just flies around the place? Just from the general gist of it saying, "Oh, it was last seen here," like it's moving by itself.
Sounds like another. Sounds like an alias for a very stinky fart.
By this
Yeah.
time, Leo, you've spent enough time with the cloak.
That's just what I was about to ask.
And you get a sensation that if you utter the words of the last bird-like creature you encountered, you might be able to get some of those characteristics.
Oh, so I would have definitely said, "Oh, there's nothing about the rocks being on here."
Okay.
At some stage.
So as you say that, the cloak shifts slightly, and two large hawk wings just sprout on Leo's back. As those are wings of flying.
I fire my bow at it. No,
Anyone standing within 5 feet of Leo, could you please make me a dex save?
You get +3 because you're within 10 feet.
Yes.
Of me,
Artemis, you
standing
get
right next to
slapped in the face by a sudden appearance of wings.
Dex
Neri, you
save.
managed to dodge in time. And
Oh.
Drosan, you're a little bit too big to dodge, and you just get splashed by these
I was
wings.
like, "Oh, sorry," and it's like the ladder scene in comedies where I'm just like trying to turn around.
Yeah.
And it's, "Oh, sorry, it just happened."
And with the dex 20, I just kind of jump up and grab the wings and try and put it back down into it.
I'm just gonna pull a feather out of my mouth.
Yeah. Like, turn it back into a cape. Turn it back into a cape. You're drawing attention. Let's do that.
I don't know how. I don't know how. Cape. Does that say cape work?
Nope.
Tell it to unrock. Tell it to unrock.
Unrock.
Neri, as you're holding them, suddenly the wings are gone. And you stumble slightly.
Fucking Leo.
Yeah,
Fucking-
you stumble slightly and you just embrace Leo. Just
So to get the wings down, you say unrock. To get them up, do you say rock on?
I did not think of that,
mean,
but yes, now.
I can say it again.
No.
Okay.
Wait. I have to check. Chicken.
I love that his Sirenscape just gave me a chicken when you said that. Nothing happens.
Okay, no, I don't get chicken wings. It's fine. That's kind of disappointing. I was getting hungry.
Damn you.
Some food.
Could everyone please give me a perception check?
I have advantage with perception checks.
I can count the flies. Let's see what. It's better.
Itchy back. As Leo is busy wafting around trying to check out his new wings, Artemis, Drosan, and Neri, all three of you see a rather long, very slim figure take a step back from behind Leo and just bolt. And that's where we're gonna leave this session.
Rock on!
Just get
Wait, sorry, who bolted where?
From
A shadowy
behind,
figure?
yeah, from behind Leo, you see a a tall, not long, tall, slim figure step away and holding something in their hand and then running away. He just got pickpocketed.
Is Usain Bolt because he bolted
Oh
away?
no, I hope it wasn't the Will-o-wisp jar.
No, it would probably be your money pouch.
Shit.
Oh, I have a lot of money in there.
Yes, you do. And yes, that's where we're going to be leaving today's session.